Today you're going to be drawing and painting a big mug of hot chocolate. Now to start with, we always write our name and class code on the back. Miss G and your class code. I'm going to flip my paper over and I can decide either I want my paper to be vertical with a really tall mug of hot chocolate or horizontal with a wide mug of hot chocolate. I think I'm going to make mine tall. So to start with, I'm going to be drawing an oval, and that oval is tipped on its side. That's the top of my hot chocolate. From there, I'm going to draw the body of my mug. So I draw a line down, and at this part, I draw a straight line across, or kind of a curved line that copies that line up at the front. My next step is to draw a handle for my mug. My handle makes a C. C on the side, and then a little inside C. That's where my hand would go to hold my mug of hot chocolate. What I'm going to be doing today is something called a resist. A resist is where you use two materials that push away from each other, and I'm going to be using oil pastel and paints. Oil and water do not mix. That's why I can create a resist. So I'm going to find a dark color oil pastel first. I think I'm going to use black. And I'm going to trace over my pencil lines. That's just good craftsmanship to not show pencil in a painting. So I'm going to use oil pastel to trace those lines. I'm having my oil pastel go slow, 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 so that I don't miss any of those pencil lines. My next step is to use some oil pastel to create some patterns. You know you can make patterns with lines, shapes, and colors. So my first pattern is going to be with a blue line and then a green polka dot. I am going to be adding patterns on the body of my mug, not on the inside or that oval at the top. How about a red one? I could do a zigzag line. Back to my blue line and my green polka dots. A pattern is using lines, shapes, and colors to repeat. And a blue line and green polka dots. Working with oil pastels is kind of like working with Sharpie. If I make a mistake, I cannot erase. I just need to embrace. That means I'm going to give my mistake kind of like a hug. That's what it means to embrace. And I'm going to make it work for myself. All right, I need a pattern for that handle. I think I'm going to do some red lines. 1, 2, 3 red, and 1 blue. 1, 2, 3 red, and 1 blue. All right, now I'm ready to start painting. I'm going to dip the tippiest of my ballerina brush's toe in my paint. And I'm going to add pattern with color. My orange paint is going to go with the green polka dots. If I don't use too much paint and too much water, do you notice how the orange doesn't cover up my green polka dots? It pushes it away. That's called that resist. I think I'm going to use purple next. My ballerina brush still has to dance very carefully inside of those lines. But I know my oil pastel is going to be there to push away that paint so it doesn't go in the wrong spot. Now if my ballerina brush drips, I just wipe around the lip. Blue next. Tippiest of toes dancing across my page. Once I have my mug all painted in, I am going to use brown tempera cake to paint in my hot chocolate. I wash out my brush. If it drips, wipe it on the lip, and I'm going to paint brown just for my hot chocolate right in the middle. Now what if I want marshmallows? I'm working on making a resist, so I could draw some white marshmallows before I paint in that little white spot, and watch this. They should stay white even though I'm painting over them with brown. A little bit of art magic. When my artwork is done, I'm going to carry it on my messy mat over to the drying rack, flat like a lunch tray. All right, It's going to be exciting to see these hot chocolates.